Hi, everyone. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing great. I am doing okay. So, what I thought we would do first is attempt to fix last week's boo boo. So, I did a little bit of pre work, which is right here. This is what I was supposed to do last week, and we got it all glued and taped. Now, we're just going to go ahead and adhere our four pieces down real quick. Let's fix the camera. There we go. The birds outside chirping away. Yesterday it was cold. 2 days ago, I think it was raining, and now here we are in bird chirping weather. Go figure, right? So I'm gonna use the edge of the bread because this part is scraping up too much. I mean, it is a butter cutter in real life. I just turned it into a craft tool. It is a craft tool for cooks, chefs, bakers, and things like that, or people that just. I mean, this is cute. If you were to go to like a little luncheon or something, you saw this, like, oh, that's cute. Let me cut up a lot of butter. Spread it out. Yeah, so that's what it is. It is a I can't even see it anymore. It's color scraper, but I got it a couple of years ago, 2018 or 19. I think it was 19, maybe. Nonetheless, so here we are over here doing this right here. So what we're gonna do is just put these on, and I'm going to adhere the front side first. I think I always do the front side. Not sure why. I could be wrong though. I had bought another one, a little bucket, trash bucket. Guess what a trash bucket is? Not at the desk. I got to get better with that. And I did it again. I messed it up again, y'all. That's all right. So, good morning. How you doing? I sent you a text message. Did you get it? If you wrote me back, I didn't get a notification. That's what I'm asking. Good morning, Very Crafty. How you doing today? Hopefully well. I should have glued this piece down first. The back spine part. You just waking up? I've been up for a while. I I'm okay. I think it's gonna rain here the next couple of days because the weather's real weird. But I think if we haven't, we're about to enter hurricane season. So, that's always fun to worry about. I mean, I know considering that you also lived and live in a spot that has weird weather patterns. So, what I'm doing is I'm looking for I tore this paper, now I can't find another piece. That is like lately the story of my life, not finding stuff. It's cold again, yeah. And that's how people get sick. That's how people get sick. People being my little guy who was sick last week. And I couldn't find my phone, and the school called me. The school nurse had called me, and I couldn't find the phone to answer. So his dad called me like 1,000 times uh, to tell me that they had called, and then I was feeling bad. Of course, I felt bad because I didn't get the phone call. But I was like, he didn't die. That's always a good option of your child not dying because you didn't answer your phone. But I couldn't even find the phone because I had it on vibrate, silent or whatever, and I couldn't find it. So that, it did bother me for a while. But I went and picked him up and took him to the doctor, and he had strep throat again. And then the doctor was like, he might be a carrier. It's like, what? What does that mean? He might just always have strep throat whenever you do the test on him. That's what he was saying. And I was like, that is crazy, sir. My son does not. Because I was thinking not the last time before the time he got sick, he went to the doctor and his strep test came back negative. So what are you talking about? But nonetheless, I was like, oh, great. One more thing to be frantic about. So what I'm doing is just taking this and I'm going to go in probably about an eighth because I got to cut this crooked piece off. I tore it crooked. I'm just going to do that and cut it. Yeah, that would happen to me. I have like great luck. He's doing great now. He was Chris was like, I don't even think that he had strep throat. His throat was sore for that time he was at the nurse's office. He had a erroneous fever. One of the people said that his fever was 103, so I started getting really worried and feeling like crap, right? Because I let my baby stay there extra 20, 30 minutes. And the next time they took it was 99.4. And when I 99.3. When I took it the night before, it was 99.4. So I was like, okay, I'll give him some Tylenol. I'll give him, all the things that you do that you run through your head to try to give. And lo and behold, he had strep. So this side is shiny. I mean, matte, and this side is shiny. So we're going to use matte to matte. I did glue the inside. I did not tape the inside. I glued it. So hopefully it don't come apart. It shouldn't, but if it does, you know why. Yeah, so he's doing fine now. We're making sure, well, we by me, I'm making sure that he gets those medicine every day like he's supposed to. Because the last time he got sick, I messed around and missed a day, like a whole day. I missed at nighttime and then I missed the morning time. So we're not doing that this go around. You getting all your medicine. And then he went back to school because I had looked it up. When I had strep throat, I could have swore I was home for 2 days. And maybe I went on a weekend, like Friday, but I could have swore my mom had to take off to take me to the doctor. And he was like, "You gotta stay home for 2 days." I was like, "I can't stay home." This is what he told me. I was like, "I can't stay home. We're taking our test, the TOS test in Texas. You have to take this test. I'm sure at the places you do, you have to take the test to graduate from high school, elementary school to middle school to high school. I don't think it was that crazy when I was in school, but it's each school level, elementary, middle school, and high school, I think have the test now. And so he said, "Okay, you can go to school if you start feeling crap." So I went to the doctor. I mean, I went to school, took my test, and then I raised my hand and told the teacher, "I'm ready to go home now. I need to go home." And she was like, "You don't tell us when to go home, blah, blah, blah." I was like, "I have strep." And she was like, "Go to the nurse right now." And they sent me home. And then we didn't have a car at the time, so I had to wait on my mom to get a ride from somebody to come pick me up. And it was this old man, and he was a dirty old man, if you know what I mean. He wasn't dirty, like not clean. He was a dirty old man. Anyway, um, he came and picked me up in his old raggedy car, right? He was a nice person, don't get me wrong. He never tried nothing crazy with me, but he was a dirty old man. He liked the young girls. But I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, he used to have a floor. If you ain't been poor until you rode in a car that didn't have no floorboard in the back. Good morning, Samara. How you doing? Hopefully well, ma'am. I am fixing my mistake from last week and then we're gonna move forward. I do have a lot of stuff to share with y'all and show y'all and let y'all know that I ask questions from you all because I have recently gotten 2 email messages from some quote unquote an analytic person, right? And the person said, you're consistent with your videos, you have decent quality, blah 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 blah, right? And I'm gonna cut the light off real quick, turn it back on. Um, he was like, "You have decent quality this and decent quality that, but your viewership is low. Contact me if you want to get your views up, blah, 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 blah." And my thing is this, it's called no, SEO or something. And I looked it up and somebody was like, "It's a bunch of horse manure, right?" And I was like, "I don't know." They said other words too, but, and I was just thinking, I would prefer to get my stuff authentically. But this is the second time in like a month that they've contacted me, and I'm not paying for views. If I have one person that watches my stuff, I have one person that watches my stuff. If I have 1,000, I have 1,000. I'm not gonna pay that. Um, that game. Like, I need to fix that side before it get too. You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna stress about it. This one's off. Just so y'all know, this one's wonky already. Already. But good morning. I hope y'all are doing great. Let's go ahead and unstick this part because it's messed up now. I'm just trying to feel to see if the sticky is gone. Yeah, I think it's gone. You know what? I hate when I do that. Like when I off center stuff, it just bugs the mess out of me. But then again, straight is crooked and crooked is straight. Like I had a ruler and I was drawing a line for my son on his homework, and lo and behold, I didn't get the thing straight. But it was there. I got it. I had to erase that line. And I was like, "You got a ruler, ma'am, and you still didn't get it straight." And I was like, "Listen, self, I don't need that from you. We got the line on. That's all that matters. It don't have to be straight." Shoot. There we go. And let's clip this off. I really need to get my red scissors back out. I miss them a lot. I like them. I guess I'm just biased. I've been using them for forever, right? And although these little yellow and black scissors, I think they're black, yeah, are good, I miss them. You have a favorite pen, you always want to use that pen. If you have a favorite this or that, like a favorite knife, sounds like me trying to draw. Right. I was like, I cannot believe you got the ruler and still made it crooked. It is going to bug me. Just so y'all know, that is going to bug the snot wad out of me. That's okay though. Let's go ahead and put these pieces down. And then we'll move on. And I want to talk to y'all real quick about something. I have never done this, but we're going to try it out today. I've done it in the past. Tried it in the past, but I didn't think I knew. I don't think know what I was doing, so I couldn't do it. We need 8 of these, okay? So we cut these out last week. We did use some of them in cards. We got 1, 2. Does it need to be fancy? Absolutely not. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hi, Heather. Thank you so much for the mail. I appreciate it. I'm going to do a video in a couple of months. I want to gather up the other stuff that other people have sent like yours. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It is so pretty. So thank you so much. Um, I appreciate it. I appreciate your kindness. Thank you. We're going to put these bikes on the front and the back. Actually, no, we're going to put the bike on the front. This here. So this is going to be front. Let's turn this over. Then you open it up. You're going to see this is the back. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We're going to put this one here because this the wrong direction. That's okay. So 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, just like that. There we go. So you can see right here, it's not crooked though. It's real even, surprisingly. very surprisingly. Mother's Day is coming up, right? Um, I'm gonna tell y'all this now. I want to make some cards for people, y'all, and mail them out. And Mother's Day is next month, right? And next month is in 7 days. 7 days. If I don't get them to you ahead, look, I have a friend who does not like to receive any type of cards late. I was former coworker. So she got, like, let's just say she got any card late. She be like, I think she felt like they couldn't mail it on time, but she's older, right? She's much more with it, I should say, than someone of my age. I'm like, shoot, if I get it out on Thanksgiving, for example, it's the thought that counts. But I understand where she's coming from up to a certain point. Sometimes life just happens. I also think that people who've never suffered tragedies and crazy stuff in their life may not understand that. Like, you're not number one. This thing that's going on in my life right now is number one. And sometimes people can't afford stuff, so they have to wait until after the holiday to buy the thing, right? Does that make sense? Anyway, y'all on my mind. I'm gonna try and make some cards. I've only been successful at sneaking it one time in my entire life since I've been back from Mississippi. One time, and I want to do that this time. But I think we're gonna do flat cards, not the cards we made last time. Last time they were a little bit dimensional. I had made some sunflower situations. You won't know what they are, just so you know. But I think I have an idea of what kind of card I want them to be. So just be ready to get them in October. No, I'm joking. Am I though? I'm gonna go ahead and cut this down just a little bit, and by a little bit is eyeing it. I did cut this with my Fiskars, and it's a little bit off. Just a scotch. So I was going through my craft supplies recently, right? It was when I was doing the project for the jewelry making fun collab, that I realized that y'all need to see more jewelry making stuff. So we're gonna be doing that a lot more. And plus, I think I'm just in that mindset right now, so I hope y'all don't mind that that's what we're gonna be doing a lot of. But also, I want to make some books. So I'm in two mindsets. I want to make jewelry, and then I want to make journals, junk journals. So what does that mean for us? Hopefully not a lot of cursing, because sometimes them junk journals be getting me. But also, sometimes we don't go back to a project that I said, oh, we're gonna come back to this project because I didn't misplaced it. But today, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one of those iris boxes and just put all of our craft stuff from today's session, if we don't complete it, and put it in there. And what we'll do is just revisit it. Except for the jewelry stuff, I don't want to put that in with the paper. I'll put that back up. But sometimes I just want to create and create and create. And then sometimes I don't want to do anything. I wouldn't say I have crafter's block when I don't want to craft. I want to do other things so I don't get crafter's block. Because sometimes over crafting, in my opinion, can lead you to not want to craft. And then when you get to that point, then what? What happens? And then sometimes I'm like, yes, let's cut paper. Let's do this. Let's do this. But right now my son has a school. I need to slide this down just a little bit. Can I slide it down? No, gotta lift it up. My son had a project due today that I didn't want to wait till the last minute to get done. I'll be right back. Gotta run in there. Okay, be safe. Thank you so much, Samara. I appreciate it. Um, I, what was I gonna say? I don't help me, y'all. Shh, don't tell nobody. I don't want to do my son's homework for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is his homework, not mine. I've already been in second grade, third, fourth, fifth, all that good stuff. I don't want to do his homework. So 2 weeks ago, every year, none of this stuff really changes, right? None of the stuff changes. You know that your Christmas is going to be the same Christmas every day. The 25th of December is, if you celebrate Christmas, that's when Christmas is. You don't have to worry about any other day of the year. Why are you doing his homework? I'm not, and that's the point. We had two projects to do. One is a timeline. Now listen, let me make sure there's no stuff on here that you can see. So this is the timeline that we do, right? I was born, location, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? It says he was born in 1988, this kid. Now listen, my son is 8. I'm going to tell y'all what's been going on most of my son's life. The pandemic. So what did my son do when he was born? We lived in Mississippi. That's where he was born, as y'all know. We moved back to Texas. His sister graduated. Y'all know that. That's it. That's it. So I had to rack my brain because, the one thing that you don't want to do is send your kid to school looking less than other people. Right. So I didn't call a teacher. I didn't ask them. I haven't had any more kids. We didn't get a dog. We got a cat. The cat was here before he was. So it ain't like we can retrospect before. Right. So I put that he took jujitsu. He What else did I put? I had put that my aunt passed away. He was like, "No, I don't want to put that." I said, "Okay, you ain't got to." I mean, that was a significant life event that happened in his life, but he was like, "I don't want the kids." He's sensitive about some things, but he'll go to school with dirt all over his face. I don't understand. I guess those are boy issues. I don't know. But nonetheless, we did that project right. Well, I cut the pictures out for him. I said, "Okay, glue them down." I glued them because I didn't want him messing with my good glue. And I said, "Here, right." I wrote everything out for him on a blank sheet of paper, and I said, "Go ahead and write this out." That's where the line came in. It's a timeline. So I drew the line and I was like, "Go ahead and write this." He wrote it in the wrong spot. I said, "You got to write it at the bottom." He was like, "I don't want to." I said, "Well, okay, don't." But now we have this stupid fiesta on Friday in San Antonio. It's the last 2 weeks, last week and this week. And no, fiesta isn't stupid. Do I know what it is? No, I don't. But the school celebrates it. So guess what? We have to make a fiesta float. I told him 2 weeks ago, I said, "Son, fiesta's coming up. You want to work on your float? What kind of float do you want to make?" "I don't know, mommy. Let me think about it." Okay. Now I didn't want to last minute his school project either, which was due today. So I had told him last week, I said, "You need to work on your school project. You need to work on your school project. You need to work on your school project." Did he work on his school project? All he worked on was my nerves trying to play a video game. And so Sunday, I was like, "Listen, turn the game off and let's do this project." Because what I'm not gonna have is the teachers writing me talking about why you didn't do it. What Not me, but why he didn't do it. He didn't fail this thing. And I'm already struggling with trying to figure out how these grades are going, because he got all A's and a B on his report card. And I was like, "How did you get a B in reading? How did this happen? Or how did that happen?" And everybody's like, "It's okay that he got a B." You're right. It's okay that he got a B, but it's not okay that he got a B because he doesn't try. Imagine if he's actually trying. Like, he wasn't born super, I can just look at this and remember it. He has to study. I was born, let me look at it and then I'm good to go. My mom was born like that, but not everybody in my family is going to be that way. You know what I'm saying? And I'm okay with that. Like, if he said, "Mommy, I gave it all I could and I still couldn't get it," I would be okay with that. But I know that he's not giving it all that he can right now. He's not even trying. He's putting forth zero effort. So last night, I was busy. He wanted me to stop what I was doing to help him with his float. Let me tell you what I got to do for his float. Once he tells me what he needs, I have to find a shoebox. We have one, luckily. We just got him a new pair of shoes recently. So we got a shoebox because he crushed the other shoebox walking on it. We got a shoebox. I gotta wrap the shoebox up. I gotta plug in the hot glue gun to make sure the paper is secure. I gotta find all the things that he wants. This boy told me last night, you know what he told me? Guess what he told me? I want to do a Spider-Man Lego float. So if you don't know, y'all have kids, y'all have grandchildren, you have people, little people in your life. You know that they're very good at trying to manipulate the situation. In his head, a Spider-Man float, Lego float means we're going to go to the store and buy a Lego set with Spider-Man on it, and I'm going to let him put it together and we're going to glue it down on the float. No, not today, Satan. Not today. What you can do is go grab the toys that you have already. This is driving me crazy, just so y'all know. I'm making it worse. I know. I'm going to have to figure that out. You're going to find your toys that you already have and you're going to fix it and you're going to make it, whatever you need to get done, right? So guess who didn't go to school with a float today? My child. They said they have up until Thursday morning to bring in a float, so maybe we'll do it today. But I have to find all the stuff that he wants to go on the float, print it out, get all the stuff ready. Yo, Samara, why didn't you tell me? This is definitely Samara and Liz's fault right here that I didn't do it. I was wondering why I didn't go on. Because I was trying to take this piece off. That's why. It's not your fault. It's my fault. I did it. And I was just burnishing it away. And it wasn't working. Yeah, so anyway, I don't, that's my thing. I don't want to do his work for him. And he doesn't understand that. I was like, who do you think's gonna do that? He's like, you. I said, no. He said, you always do it. I said, no, I help you. I do the stuff that you're not supposed to do, like cutting with the big scissors, like these scissors, right? These are not safe for him. They're not even safe for me. Shoot. Um, and I told him, I said, if you can get it together, he's like, okay, and then so he's like, I want to do trains. I'm like, what do you want to do with it though? I don't know, mommy. That's my heartache with him. He don't understand. Thank God I don't have to deal with that homework. Right? Listen. Yesterday he had did his homework, his math homework. And I was like, are you doing this math homework? He's like, yes, I did it. I said, I don't think you did the homework. I think somebody else is doing your homework for you and you're bringing it home like it's yours. He said, no, I did it. I said, I don't think so. He said, I promise, mommy, I'm not lying to you. I said, okay, well, tomorrow, don't bring the homework completed. He said, it wasn't complete today. I said, I don't know. I didn't get a chance to look at it. So I don't know. Because the handwriting is different on the homework than in regular, all the other stuff, right? Like it's raggedy writing, regular stuff. And then it was neat writing. So I was like, nah, I'm questioning this, sir. I am questioning this. So I'm just burnishing these edges around to make sure they're good to go. Look at that. That's so pretty. Now I do want to continue our tag thing that we were doing last week. Also, listen up, y'all. Do y'all buy stuff from AliExpress, Temu? Is Wish still a thing? Wish, all those other places, Amazon. I'm gonna tell you something. I went looking for something very specific. Um, it was on AliExpress, it was on Amazon, and it was on Temu. Okay, hear me out. I'm not talking about if you want to buy a bootleg stamp, a copy this or copy that. I'm talking about beads. Most of the beads you buy are made overseas, right? Most of the beads that you buy say made in China. So we're not talking about proprietorship and none of that. Amazon, it was $6 and something, what I was looking at. Temu was AliExpress, it was 338. And Temu, it was 336. So you know where I got it from. I just gotta wait a little bit. And yeah, we could probably say, well, if you get it Amazon, you're gonna get it today and it's guaranteed to not have any issues. So far, I haven't had any issues with these other places either. But I if I can get the prices, I have not purchased anything from those sites yet. Right. If I could get, oh, it would be fun if you could do our thing with us next year, Heather. Or whoever wanted to join in. We have to, I guess we have to put out a little call for that, right? Um for the why she buy that. I need to talk to Wonder and Dream and ask if she want to do it again next year. I'm having fun. It's cheaper than, I think all of the stuff combined that I purchased for my half is cheaper than one stamp set. So we got 12 sets of stuff. I was able to gift, and she was able to give me cheaper than one stamp set because I think the stamps are $42 now. But it's different quality. It's red rubber, made in America. Can call somebody and talk to them. Did you say maybe? Have you thought about it? Have you given it any thought? Are you on a no spin? I don't know why I don't get notifications. So I have to go. I have a notification thing. Everybody does. I have to go and look on that and see. And I've unfollowed a few of these people, and then I still don't get a lot of notifications. I think I turned them off on my cell phone through YouTube because uh, it was draining my battery. We did good. We did good. We done good, y'all. I'm proud of that. Very proud of that. That was a success. Unlike the other time I did it last week, it was a complete and total not success. I'm just looking for a piece of paper to go on the side, the strip. Go on the strip, baby. On the strip. No, I'm spending like a mad woman. Oh, okay. I haven't well, I haven't been able to spend like a mad woman lately. And I'm okay with that because as I look around the room, I am a mad woman is all I know. And then Nicholas, I have piles of junk, right? Like I think everybody that crafts does. You probably have a section that you have like a pile of stuff that you need to probably sort out or whatever. Nicholas, who's, I mean, are, I want to say that that's probably a part of their DNA, the knockover DNA, and look at you like what you're gonna do. I'm too cute for this. I will put him in his crate, y'all. I will put him in his crate. But he knocked something over the other day, and he looked at me like, I'm gonna get out the way because I can feel that you're gonna try and hurt me, but I don't really care that I knocked this over, and you shouldn't either because you shouldn't have all this crap in the way. It's how he looked at me. Um, let's go with this cute little trim right here on here. That's really pretty. Can we get it? No. Ooh, what if we did blossom, grow, flourish? Oh, blossom, bloom, grow, flourish. I'm gonna try and get that, and I need to cut this at, what's this, 7? And this is a 12, so I need to cut this at 5. Watch I screw it up. I can't cut it. It's a little bit too long. My cat is too good. Knock anything over. She eats anything that is plastic. My cat does too. Well, he'll knock over your stuff too, and then look at you like, what? What you want to do? Um, but he licks. Like if I don't feed him in a specific time, he'll start licking stuff. Then he throws up, and then I'm like, I can't believe you just threw up. Now I gotta put you in your crate. But I don't ever put him in his crate. It's just an empty threat, and I think he knows that by now because he's like, girl, you've been telling me that for what 7, 8 years now. You ain't put him in the crate now. I have put him in a crate in his crate once or twice because I was just like, I cannot believe you just did that. But for the most part, I don't put him in his crate. It's just like, he know. He be like, I wish you would try to put me in a crate. I'm gonna sing the song of my people so loud. You're gonna be so angry and upset with me. So I went to Amazon to look for this thing, right? I need slash want s- specific beads for a secret project, right? A secret project. Um, they didn't have them. They had them for 20. The thing I was looking for like $20. Now I like people. But I need a lot. And for $20, you know what I could do for $20? I can go to the Dollar Tree and buy a bunch of random junk I don't need for $20. Um, versus buying three to four things of $20. All right, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and something we rarely do here, right? We rarely ink up the edges. I'm joking. That was a joke. If you didn't get it, that was being haha funny. I got some soapy water right here. I bet you're wondering why. You probably not. You're like, I didn't even notice that. Um, I bought okay, so I had this in my basket. I bought some of these. It was supposed to be 10 for like $12. And if you messing around with Temu, Temu will get you. I don't use the app. I'll download the app, get the discount, and then delete the app. Right. Which I was talking to myself today, and I was like, "You didn't do that for AliExpress." And I was like, "Well, I never had any. No one ever had an issue with AliExpress the way they have issues with shopping like a billionaire, right? You know what I'm saying?" So, um, I'll put it on and then delete it. Anyway, I got 10 of those, supposedly the same size. We'll see. And it was a discounted deal, less than the Dollar Tree. And I was like, okay, we're going to see. But I don't really need them that much because I don't. What I realized, and this is going to sound horrible, I don't mess with this that much. I haven't been into it. I haven't had a desire to really do a lot of the mixed media stuff that I really wanted to do back in the day. I have really just kind of gotten out of wanting to craft as a overall thing, right? And I don't know what it's going to take for me to get back into it. I would like to be the person that used to be like, if you don't leave me alone, I need to cut paper so I don't cut you. I haven't got there. I haven't been there really. And I think maybe because I'm crafting more frequently, just not as frequent as I used to. I don't know. Yeah, so Nicholas knocked over a whole pile of stuff, y'all. A pile of stuff. But he was like, "Okay, listen, I'm still your friend. Are you still my friend?" No, Nicholas, I'm not your friend anymore, dude. And he kind of looked at me like, "Girl, come on, we still friends." I'm like, "No, we not. We're not friends. Don't rub me." And so he tried to bump his head against my leg. I was like, "You need to go." And he kind of looked at me like, "Are you serious right now?" If y'all have conversations with people, that was the conversation we were having with his eyes, though. Nicholas was like, "Oh, she's serious." I was so furious with him. Cause my lazy butt, my not wanting to pick up my own craft stuff, didn't pick it up. Look, we did the book. Now let's talk, y'all. Let's talk real quick before we get into more book stuff. Last week, I had a whole idea what we was gonna do last week, and I screwed it up. But look, these are the projects. Hello, Mads. How you doing? That we worked on last week, right? And we got this little faux tag going on. Now, I go to a local craft store. It's they have all kinds of junk in there, really. Craft stuff, a few antiques, random stuff. And I got all of these papers. I think it's 25. And this came from Michael's Hot Buy. This is a Michael's Hot Buy. They took a 12 by 12 and cut it into 6 by 6. And I got this for a buckaroo right here. A buckaroo. $1. I got a whole bunch of them because I was like, I make a lot of scraps. And I was like, okay, this morning I was like, okay, let's find this paper because I have sunflowers on the mind. Now, what I'm gonna ask y'all is, are you all? It won't be today, but are you okay with us ironing some more flowers that we did last year? So I got this out, and then I want to talk to y'all. This is how Dollar Tree will get you. Okay, they got me. They got me. They had this little paper pack bundle for $1.25, and essentially, this is not a bad deal. What I'm about to tell y'all, this is not a bad deal. So I was like, "Ooh, this is pretty. I wonder what's in there." Because I don't watch haul videos as frequently as I used to. because I don't have haul money, right? You do haul videos and you want to go. Like Wonder and Dreamer did a haul video the other day, and I was like, I need to stop watching this lady's channel. She did a haul, excuse me, my stomach's wrong, and she showed these big metal die cut in butterflies, and I was like, I need those because I like butterflies. So anyway, excuse the glare. This is how it looks now. I have never gotten a paper pack that looks like the paper. Not in my thing. Since I've been buying stuff from Dollar Tree. I'm trying to see if I can find the packaging because I moved the packaging out the way so we wouldn't have glare. Let's see. This is how it looks in the package. 24 sheet SHT. And it says 24, 12 designs, etc., etc., etc. Now, I will say that I think some of the crafting stuff that the Dollar Tree sells is really good. Like they have stepped their crafting game up. Now, you can tell that these are never going to match. Like these don't match really well with anything unless you're using something like that, right? So you get these. And I'm looking over here and I'm like, okay, this is this part, right? That's the water. Too bad this is not throughout the whole thing, but nonetheless, and it's a shiny matte finish. Excuse me, shiny finish on one side, gloss matte on the other, and it's double single sided. But I think that these are really cute because you can cut these out. You can do some rainbow crafting if that's what you're into. All kinds of lovely, lovely things, right? Look at this. All kinds of lovely stuff. Now, if you have purchased any of the Tim Holtz alcohol dyes or any Ranger alcohol dyes, you can do this effect on some photo paper. Yeah, it's really pretty. I like it a lot. So I pulled that out because I want to make a few cards, but, wait, there's more. Not really. I mean, it's more to this. What I thought we could do is we could visit a few of these pages, like this page right here, right? And we could see if we could make some tags fit in here because this is our book that we're working with. But what I thought would be really cool and probably not the smartest or brightest idea I've had in a while, but you know what? We're going with it. We're going with it, baby. I have some wax paper here. I got this from the dollar section in one of the dollar stores, not Dollar Tree, because they don't have dollar stuff anymore. Um, and I thought that we could use our boo boo from last week still, right? Our little boo boo. And we're just going to go ahead and tear this page off like that. So now we have two. And we're going to go ahead and cut this down. No, I won't do that. I'll do it this way. I was going to cut that side off first and make it two, but I think what we'll do is we'll make this one whole page. I'll show you. So we're going to just cut it down to 3.5 so we're not even stressed about the numbers. Good. And then we'll cut this one down to 3.5 as well. Hi, Deb. How you doing? Yeah, I could die cut some with that. Throw it on the scan and cut that mug. All right. Oh, and I glued these like a knucklehead. That's okay. This will be the top part that we got to cut off then. Yeah. And I got these from, we have a discount store called DD's. And I was like, is this a good deal? $4 for 25. I'm like, probably could have got these cheaper somewhere else, but excuse the rattling. We're going to use them. I buy a lot of these because my son and I do sometimes paint when he's not destroying the paint. So anyway, I thought what would be cool. I know, hear me out. I was like, I really want to use this glitter glue. I really want to use this glitter glue because you all know that I am not a glitter person. I don't want to put the glue down and then get glitter, right? But I was like, we're going to go ahead and use this. The last time I had glitter glue, it dried out. So I thought, I don't know if it's going to work. And this is, it was warm, but now it's just soap, a little bit of soap and water. Yeah. I didn't think it was going to take, and I was right. The sponge took it. That's okay because we do have loose glitter, unfortunately. So what we're going to do is just let this dry. We're going to put 2 down. And what I've been doing is just kind of, I hate this. You need protective eyewear on here. Love glitter. It saves a step. It doesn't. Okay, Madeline, let me tell you something. I have dry eye syndrome. That's a made up name, by the way. I have bad dry eyes, very bad dry eyes. And what the glitter does to me is like, oh, she got dry eyes. Let me go on over and talk to her real quick. And it comes for me. And it gets my eyeballs. This is a bit chunky. I got that from Joann Fabric. It was on clearance or sale for really inexpensive. And I was like, don't be scared. It's just glitter. You can work it out. You could do it. So you can see it a little bit, right? But not enough. It's not glittery enough. It's not glittery enough, right? And this glue is probably like the worst glue I could have chose to use. All right, so we're just gonna put a little bit on here. And since it's so chunky, it will take a little bit to dry. When it dries, though, it looks really nice. I'm not sure if you remember we made gnomes last year, and they came out okay. And then my son dropped them, and the ball fell off his head, the little bell part. I was like, "Why are you always messing with my stuff? Like always with my stuff? Come on now." Now the bad part about this is that the card probably will only have a little bit of work on it because it does have glitter. So I'm going to dip this into our soap and water and let this go. I don't want to do the other one, but if you can see, look, oh, glitter goodness, right? You could also get a gel pen and do the same way. But I really enjoyed what we did last time on the card. So I'm just going to pull this open as gingerly as I am and use the same stamp from last week. How y'all been? How was your weekend? I do keep the glitter on my desk like I'm a glitterer, though, just because, I saw someone else use glittery nail polish instead. Yeah, that's what I usually use. I had went to the Dollar Tree a while back because somebody was like, "Why aren't you using your old tried and true method?" And I was like, "I did use a lot of nail polish in the past, and I didn't find any that I liked there." So we'll go ahead and go here. Now, this ain't gonna work for me for one, because I got it too far up. You can't see, but I got too far up. It needs to be at the bottom. So let's go ahead and push this up some and over. one day, today is not that day, but one day, y'all, I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna blow your minds. I'm gonna be like, okay, guys, this is what we got going on, and everything's gonna pop, and it's gonna be a beautiful scene of joy. Today is regular Brandy. No beautiful scenes of joy, just us doing our normal crazy crafting. I should just did this right. I bet you I was like, why didn't you just do that? I don't know. I wasn't thinking, okay? Like I said, today is not that day. Today is random. I didn't think of it day. All right. Enough of that. Excuse the glare. Now, you could also do some embossing, but she's not an embosser. I want to say I got my blue right here. Do I have my blue right here? We do. We're going to change the color. We're going to put this blue here. This trash is from us crafting today, not a previous craft session, just in case anyone's like, oh, she got trash on her desk. It's from today's session. And I'm just inking it up, but since it has a glare on the stuff on the camera, I don't want y'all to be too blinded. Now I went heavy on this side, which I shouldn't. I should have went heavy on this side because I don't think this pattern repeats. It's spontaneity today. Makes it more fun. Right. I like Brandon her regular crafting, crazy craft. Well, thank you. I appreciate it because that's what we getting. That's what I got. Giving you all that I got, Captain. Oh, we missed a spot. So let's go ahead and just re-ink that little spot right there. The good thing about this is that it stays in place unless you jiggle it. You don't have to worry about a double print, although sometimes I still manage to do that. Like this one may be a double print. And that's good. That's okay. I'm not upset about it. Everything looks okay, looks good. Now, what I'm going to attempt to do, I'm going to attempt this, is close this baby up. I'm going to see first. I'm not going to press down on the thing because I could just put another one and have two skinny tags, which if it comes out messed up will probably be what ends up happening anyway. Let's see. I was trying to avoid touching it. Welcome back. I am making a tag, a tag, a tag, tag. Tag, 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 the tag, the tag, tag, tag. Yeah, a tag. Oh, excuse me. My stomach is letting y'all know I neglected to eat this morning. If you hear it, that is what that is. My stomach going. Bloop, 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 bloop. Where your food at? Normally, I was like, I refuse. Have you ever had one of those days you're like, I'm going to be a productive adult? I'm a grown person. I'm a grown woman, and I need to have a productive day. Oh, thank you. I need to have a productive day, right? That was me. I told myself we're going to have more productive days than not productive days. Now, I don't know how that's going to happen really, but because sometimes I wake up and I'll be like, I'm not doing a thing. And who going to tell me otherwise? Who going to tell me? So we're going to just move this out the way. I'm going to cut this. Actually, this one doesn't look too bad. Like it doesn't look like it doesn't belong. This side actually looks better than this side because I double stamped it and it went off the edge, right? But nonetheless, those little sponge um words, what are they? Those little sponge paint brushes, I usually use a few times if I can salvage them, and then I just throw them in the trash because I'm like, okay, I got 25 for this amount of dollars, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Now you see right here, we're gonna just cut this off. So we were ugh, words. What are they? We were able to save a few cards from a trash pile injury, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this one. Now these aren't real tags. These are tags that I made, so they are probably not perfect on the edge of stuff, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. I am not sad at all. So now that we did that, what we're going to do is just take these and do this. Scoot this to the edge. Snap, crackle, and pop. Yep. Scoot that to the edge. I've yet to try stamping on some craft paper and coloring with, yeah. You gotta try it. I mean, craft paper is one of my favorite papers to play around with. Got a little bit of ink on my fingers. I should let this dry some. That's okay. Now, paper punch. Paper punch. I'm gonna try my best to center this thing. All right. Now, we're gonna put these here. We're gonna put this to the side because you know why? I want the blue in the book that we just made. And I think we're gonna try and use one of these Dollar Tree sheets, this purple one, as a pocket. No, the pink one. The pink one as a pocket. Now, I don't know. I was gonna say I don't know how well that would work as a what is the word? Craft paper with colored pencils is such a good combo. I love it. Especially if you heat emboss the ink onto the craft paper, it looks so much better than what we're doing right now. That's all I'm gonna say. 5. Let's do 5 by 4. All right. I think this will work. If it doesn't work, that's okay. We can always use this on a different project. That's too much. This don't look good. What y'all think? I think it's too much. But if you say no, I think it looks good, we'll go with it. I do think that this is too much on this one. Like this is just drawing too much attention to it. Let me see. And this paper is super thick. Super duper thick. Yeah, I think that's also too much. Let's just put this to the side. I have paper, don't worry. This is not too much, but we're going to change the venue to go here. I was watching myself the other day, not watching myself back, but I was watching myself because the sound, I was making sure the sound was working, and the lag and delay, the delay is so crazy from when I actually say something to when you see it on the camera. That's so weird. All right, so I think this will work. I want to cut it down a little bit more though. Let's do 3. So we got 3 by 5. I'm gonna cut that down just a scotch. Any of y'all watch Amazon Prime TV shows? If so, what do y'all watch? I watched this show called Fallout. I watched one episode of Fallout because I played the video game Fallout, and whew, it was a little bit on the rough side to get through. I think because I maybe was expecting something that I knew wasn't going to happen. I don't know. Oh, wait. Let's do some decorating on this thing too. just to keep y'all abreast of what's going on with our paper. Look, super duper chunky. You love it, so you like it. Tell me what you like about it. Tell me what you like about it, darling. And now we're gonna make this black ink again. We're not gonna mess with that blue. And we're just gonna go like that. My oldest wants to watch that show, but seems you can only watch on Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime, yeah. It may be somewhere else, but it's an Amazon Prime show, so that's where I know it to be. All right, so let's go ahead and use some uh, paper towel to wipe this off real quick. My kids were into Fallout when the game came out, but the ghoul, I enjoyed the actor, but I do like the storyline. Do you? Okay, so here's a true bit of left-handed crafter lore. I played a Fallout 76 game currently. I'm not familiar with the other Fallout games, but only when I watch other people play it. And I will say that I don't watch TV. I want to say that first. I'm not a big TV person because my son is 8 and everything that he watches, he's like, "Is that bad? Is that good? Is that bad? Is that good? Is that bad? Is that good?" And so if I was to watch something, I would have to watch it when he's not around. Or when he goes to bed, I pretty much go to bed like maybe an hour later, if not the same time he goes to bed. So I tend to go to bed around the same time he goes to bed because I like to get up in the morning time and enjoy the peace and quiet and the birds chirping outside. Sometimes they chirp, sometimes they don't. They haven't been chirping to me lately, but I heard them today by the neighbor's house. So maybe the birds and I are upset with each other, and I didn't get that memo. I don't know. Nonetheless, I watched it yesterday morning, the first episode. Was it yesterday morning? No, because I watched the jewelry videos yesterday morning. Was it yesterday or this morning? No, this morning I don't remember. Either yesterday or to Sunday. It had to be yesterday at some point I watched it. No, it was Sunday. I don't remember. And I was like, okay, okay. So it was a little bit dry. I fast forwarded. A little bit dry, fast forward. So the stuff that I did watch, I was like, okay, this is interesting. Um, I'm much more of a watch the end video and go back and watch all of it. So I haven't watched the last episode of the season, but I do know what kind of happens. And I'm intrigued. So we need to just get this little top part right here. This stamp is such a cool stamp. I like background stamps that you can turn into a card, right? Not like repeating background stamp to make it a card. Just like this whole situation as a card is very cool, in my opinion. So yeah, Liz, I think it's only on Amazon Prime. There you go. And let me fan this dry a little bit. Also, I bought this stamp, right? It says "Let It Snow." I think I paid $3 for it. I was digging out one of the bags. This was a while back when I bought it. And I always like to smash the stamp, right? Because if it's a good stamp, it won't crack. If it's a bad stamp, it cracks and you don't need it. I know some people are like, you can preserve it, you can fix it. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. So we're going to go ahead and glue all of this down. And by all, I mean these edges, just not the top edge. Okay. So you like the ghoul, huh? So have you watched the whole show, Heather? there. Rub the edges down some. I'm gonna go ahead and burnish it down. I did. I binged. That is so cool. So what did you think of the end? Without giving too much away, what do you think of Lucy's dad? That's who I'm intrigued to see what people think of that dude. All right. And what do you think of Maximus? I don't really like Maximus. I was upset because I wanted more. Oh, not you being hungry for more. She's like, I wanted more, more and more. We're gonna find two little sentiments to go right here. I got this whenever they had this on sale last year, this year, for $1.25. I was like, you know what? For 474 pieces, $1.25 is pretty good. For that. And I'm just gonna find a small little saying, like one says special occasion, date night, meal prep. I don't have date nights. We don't have a babysitter, right? I don't know if I want to go on a date though and have my son somewhere else. I don't know, I would feel kind of weird, I think. I'm going to go ahead and use relax though, because I think I need to relax. On that note. Alrighty. Just going to put that right here like that. Gold and craft is not the best combination. Now I probably could take something and put it on the back, but I'm not. I thought Max could use a little more confidence. He was lacking. He was such a I didn't care for his character. Maybe over time he'll get better. I don't know. Just looking at this, I didn't care for his character at all. Like the first, see, I only watched episode one, but he just seemed like such a crybaby. Ugh. A jealous little crybaby. Then he was messing with the latrine. I was like, dude, you'll get your chance. I'm one of those people that will Google and go and look at all the information ahead of time. So I know a few things about it, but I didn't like him. Let's try notes. I also, since I do play the game, I also kind of felt like the Brotherhood is crazy, crazier than I thought they were, which kind of scares me. Because if you play Fallout 76, you'll get like Rogue Brotherhood of Steel. People walk up on you and be like, "Give me your money," and you have to tell them, "Back up off me. If you don't back up off me, I'm gonna do something to you." So yeah, that looks good like that. Let's go ahead and I had got this from Joe and Fabric a while back when they had a clearance. I guess a couple of years ago now, maybe. So we're gonna use a few of these, just like two, right? I think I got them because they had strawberries on them, and Berry Crafty like strawberries. So unfortunately, your friends are always influencing you to buy junk that you don't even get into. I like eating strawberries. I'm not a big strawberry crafter, but you may see me do some crafting strawberries from time to time. See, you're the sweetest. I'm gonna do this bouquet of flowers because there we go. The Brotherhood reminded me of the crazy on Game of Thrones. See, I never saw Game of Thrones, but yeah, Brotherhood is still. When I saw the one guy in a robe, and then I was like, why is he in this robe? But because I play Fallout 76, those are the quote unquote elders. And in Fallout 76, one of the knights go rogue. And the other knight is kind of like, no, you can't do that. So you have to decide, this doesn't look good. But what about right here? Nah, that don't look good either. Okay. But overall, I was like, okay, you got to give it a chance because everyone is like, this is the best show. I love it. It's so amazing. And I'm like, is it though? Is it? All right, we'll come back and revisit this. I think maybe. But this is what we should have did last week, right? We got this done. I got some little things like right here. We could put these little quarters. in corners, like random spots. I think that'd be really cool to put here, like a little tag. Have you tried laminating fabric? I have not. I would like to try and laminate some fabric. So no, not laminate. Oh, here, take you. You jumped on the crazy train. Just so y'all know, I want to know if it's a way to take a piece of fabric and turn the fabric into, I don't even know how to say it. Uh, Not laminate the fabric. Laminate, if you can laminate fabric, yeah. But if you can turn the fabric into a shinier piece that's water resistant. So, I've been like, is it possible to laminate fabric? Could you laminate the fabric and still have the pliability of it? Or should we just take some Mod Podge and throw the Mod Podge on there and call it a day? And I haven't did either one of them to test out that crazy question that I have. It's left-handed crafter. Well, I mean, maybe someone has done it already and I ain't gotta do it. All right, y'all. So I got these cards from Hobby Lobby. They had a clearance sale, and I was like, yes, please sign me up. They look like this. I don't like to make my own cards. I always get inspired by Heather, but I am not that person. So it is, what is this, 120 packs. So it's 60 cards. Let me just see. Anyway, it's the colors of the rainbow almost. Yeah, so it's, oh no, it's 240 pieces, so 120 cards. And you got yellow, pink, blue, all those colors. Try to make a scrap and see what happens. Yeah. So see, the thing is, other people are now intrigued, like, ooh, that's an idea. That's an idea. See, it's an idea, right? Do you understand what I'm saying? No, does that make sense? It doesn't make sense, but I would like to know if it's possible. We're gonna just make a card using some stuff that we already have on hand. Also, Walmart had these for 96 cents, and I was like, why not get it? And also, I got this from the Dollar Tree because it's summertime, and who doesn't want to hear Paris say hello, hello, hello? So we're gonna be working on this soon. I like the envelopes are the same color. Yeah, usually they are not. I wonder if lemonade unsticks, and I think the lamination probably will unstick. I haven't did it yet, even though it's my crazy idea. I want to see if someone else had that crazy idea and was like, you know what, let me try it. And we just haven't found that person that has done it. I need to see. Can we see if this is gonna work? I think this will work, right? On the inside. The bad part about some of the cards from Hobby Lobby is they are not creased right. They are creased crookedly. You see right here? I like, right? So yeah. Okay, so we got this. Just recrease this real quick. All right. There we go. And now I think we could take that and cut that down. I don't even know if these 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Let's see. Yeah, 4 1/4. A little shy of 5 1/2. Just so y'all can see. Right here. And then right there. Just a smidget off. Just a smidget. But when you have bulk projects, right? What do you expect? Because I know when I was making bulk things, I was like, I'm tired. I don't want to do this anymore. Maybe if you glue the fabric down to paper first, like fabric tack or something similar, and then laminate it would work. I don't know. I don't know. We got a lot of people thinking about it now. All right, so that's 4. We're gonna go 4 by 5. Some person by 5 1/4. Someone has had to have tried it. That's all I'm saying. Someone out there who's like, can you laminate fabric, has thought about it and tried it already. That's all I'm saying. Now Heather has this tool, and I could have sworn I had. I haven't found it in my unpacking. She has this tool that you can. Words. You take your X-Acto knife and you cut it. I don't know the name of it. I'm trying to get them. Trying to get them the handmade feel good. Uh, I don't know. I don't know if it's possible, but wouldn't that be cool if you could take some fabric and laminate it? To I actually think that I would probably be better off getting a fabric Mod Podge. I think they have fabric Mod Podge, or like the Mod Podge that you can put on cups and dishes. You have a little ruler. I don't know what it's called, but you have a ruler. I've seen you do it before, and use because you said I make my own cards, and you took your X-Acto knife and you cut it out and you made a card base. I thought I had one. I don't know the name of it, so I can't say, oh yes, this thing right here. But you take it, it's a T ruler, I think. Is it a T-shaped ruler? I don't know. The blue waterproof Mod Podge. Right, Mads. Right. So if you take the blue waterproof Mod Podge, slap it all up on the piece of fabric. Would it work? Wait, Lollapalooza did one. She laminated the fabric. See, she had to find out. She's like the experimental queen, right? When it comes to certain things, she's like, I got a itch. I need to scratch this itch. All right. Now I have these that I want to use. Mini sun burst, but I don't know if that's gonna work because I don't have a saying. I don't have a sentiment. What happened to the sentiment I had just now? Oh goodness. This is what happens when you semi over prepare. You lose the crap that you were prepared with. No, where's the sentiment? Oh, here it is. Oh, good grief. We're going to use Miss You right here. All right. I got to go find. I haven't tried it out. So the reason why I was asking is because Very Crafty makes Bible little what the heck is it called, Liz? She has a Bible and some stuff. Pins, little zipper. I can't think of the name of it. Mini Bible journals. Mini Bible stuff, right? And I was like, what if you made your that's what the thumbnail shows, sent you the video. Okay. And I said, what if you laminated some of this pretty paper that you have? How would that go? And she's like, I don't know. So we had the conversation back and forth. And I was like, you should try it. Right. Because she tries a lot of random stuff too. She may not tell me everything that she's tried, but she does try a lot of random stuff. She didn't try this time at least. All right, so we'll go ahead and step this out real quick. I would love to see that video. I'm gonna go check it out when I finish here. Now I have a few random stamp inks. This says it is intense black from Hero Arts. I want to start using this one because my son was messing with it, and I don't want my furniture inked up. You know what I'm saying? If you catch my drift. Miss You. All right, that's Cricut. Steps are good. My most favorite one is still this one that Samara got me. Mindless Crafting in Hybrid Intense Ink, Tense Black. This stuff, so good. So good. So good. Did I say so good? It's so good. All right. So we're going to go over here, get this. Ah, Miss You. In Can I do a faux one? You don't need to do a faux one. You have a whole sheet of paper that you didn't use yet. Apparently, there's something you can put over and iron it to. Oh, one of those little. No, that's. Yeah, I know about that. That's not really the same, but I understand. That's the backing paper that quilters use. All right, so we're gonna do a faux. You know, we always do this little faux, but I'm gonna do it. Um, I don't want to layer this on top of this like that. See? So what I'm gonna do is take another piece of white and punch it again. Hi, Chocolate City Sam. How you doing today? Good morning. We're over here trying to answer the left-handed crafter question of the decade. Can you laminate fabric? And apparently the answer is try it and see. You remember that song, that show, Touch It and Die Steve? Touch It and something Steve. I think it's Touch It and Die Steve. My mom said it a lot, like you touch it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and ink up the edges because we don't ink edges up over here, do we? I'm just being silly. We do. Never thought about that. Yeah, you wouldn't. I wouldn't. Excuse me. I wouldn't expect for you to think about that because it's a weirdo. It's a weirdo question in the first place. Weirdo thought that I had when I was talking to Barry Crafty before about it. Because I think it would be really cool if you could. That's all I'm saying. All right, so we're going to glue this one down. And I'm gluing it flat. I don't want to have 3 layers of ovals, okay? I'm going to glue this one down flat as well. Crap. Dang it. All right. Now. No, that might be too much. Is that too much? That's too much. Is that too much? Not look like a sandwich. I think it's too much. That's too much. Maybe just one. We'll see. We could always reuse these. I mean, we could, if it wasn't too much, we could always fix it. All right. So I have some butterflies. Butterflies, come to me, little butterflies. The only thing is they're pink. I couldn't find my brown ones. I don't even think all these are butterflies. I actually think some of these are moths pretending to be butterflies. And that's okay. You know, sometimes you just got to get in and pretend until people find you out and then they call you out for not being the real deal Holyfield. We could also see if I have this blue one in here, right here, because I feel like blue would go well. I just want to make a little simple card, right? Let's see. Have I ever opened this before? I don't know. We don't want it to be see-through though. So the butterfly cannot be see-through. Okay, no, it's not see-through. Is it? Do I get 2? Can I get 2, please? Oh, that's a snail. Nope. Nope. Not gonna work. Not going to work. Wee. Oh no! Don't drop everything. I have been more diligent about putting my stuff up though. No, 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 no. All right. Well, let's continue with the plan. Okay. we have stuff. We got stuff. Don't worry, y'all. I'm trying to see. I have another stamp that I was thinking we could probably stamp up real quick in color, but it's not gonna work for the thing that I wanted it to. Maybe we can use this. Oh yeah, let's try this one. This or this blue one. These came from Hobby Lobby. They're $5. Get them on sale. They only do 40% off on the Paper Studio stuff now. And if you haven't noticed this, if you've been going to Hobby Lobby for a minute, they're changing the name of some of these products again. So just keep an eye out for your favorite product. This looks like an experiment going bad, though. No, let's lose the blue one. Yeah, the blue one looks good. I'm biased. Are these are 3D stickers. I'm gonna take the sticky back off of it because these things are thick. Good grief, super thick. But I need to find Miss You. Yeah, Miss You. And look, so you see how this is the Dollar Tree thing. Not Dollar Tree, Hobby Lobby. And you see how it's folded over already from this. You see that? I didn't do anything to it. So that's something to think about. I'll probably end up cutting these up into tags. That's why I was like, ooh, this will be good. I have a few projects that I want to do with them anyway. Because I'm not gonna make 160 cards using specific colors, but I might make 160 tags using specific colors. Let's go ahead and put our sentiment first, and then we can work around the sentiment, I think. Probably not. Right. Sometimes that's all you need. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. That's not all you need. I did want to put these here like a cluster, but now I'm like, do I even use these? Let's see. This one, the big roommate was outside. He said a dog ran and jumped on his car. I said, I heard the dog barking. He said, you didn't come outside? I said, I wasn't outside. Oh, my goodness. I'm saying the sunflower stickers are cute. Okay, we're going to do with the sunflower stickers then. I'm saying, like, I wasn't outside. Why would I be scared? And my baby wasn't outside. He said, you heard a dog. He said, you heard the dog barking and you didn't come out. I was like, my thing is, why would I? Like, what would be the purpose of me going outside to investigate why a dog that we don't own is barking? Girl, I wish I would. Not today. All right, let's put this one here. I think that, yeah, good call, Samara. Good call. Now, why they don't have glue on the other part? I don't know. I don't know. That sounds so mean. I mean, if he would have screamed my name, I would have went to investigate, I guess. But if I hear a dog barking, what I look like? I am not investigating that. Some of y'all probably would be like, I went and checked. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. I'm not that person, okay? I'm not that person that's gonna go check. I don't investigate weird noises. Okay, so what if we put a flower like right here? Like right here. That's too much. Is that too much? Is that too much? Let me know. Let me know if that's too much. Uh The heck? I refuse to be that person. Cause you know what? I'm not the person that's gonna run into and I'm about to lie, so I can't say that. I'm not the person that normally is gonna run into a burning building unless I got to. I'll just leave it at that. All right, so we got that one, and then I want to show y'all this last little thing. I don't think we'll get a chance to do it today, but it's another rub on. You see how it says unfold parchment sheet. If not transfer entire, cut the motif you want, position on a clean, dry surface with back of parchment facing you to rub on. And I thought it would be really cool to try it out because it has this on here. You know, we're in a sunflower kick right now, right? So let's see. Now I'll tell y'all, I bought some of this from oh, this is pretty. This is pretty as a junk journal sheet. I purchased some of this stuff from Joy and Fabric. It didn't work. It did not work. So I think if we just cut like off this little circle, this little B thing right here, and rubbed it on, we could see. It says perfect for wood, metal, fabric, and canvas. Beautiful as it is, are stains colors. So I have some wood, some little round chipboards. We'll try that next. But they only give us two, so I have to figure that out. I bought some rub-ons like that, but haven't. Oh, so you got them from the Dollar Tree. You gotta let me know how they worked out. I feel like you'll use them before I do. Look, I'm just trying to get everybody to do these experiments with me lately. I was going to ask a question and forgot just that quickly. This is called butcher paper. Is this butcher paper? This brown stuff? I don't know. I would like to use some of that and put some stamps on it. That's what I would like. All right, so let's go back over. Let's go back over the things that we've done. We're not going to be using everything. We could just say this for another day. Not that we really need it, but yeah. So we did that. This is still not fully dry, and the flakes are starting to fall off, so I have to go and deflake it. But I think this is going to be really cool when we decide what we're going to do with it. I did use some Dollar Tree rub-ons in my first junk journal. They worked pretty good. The Dollar Tree ones work better for me than the ones from Joy and Fabric. I tried everything to get those things to rub on. And then we made our book finally. Yeah, we made our book. This is a 5x7 envelope, a card base book that we use some Michael's Hot by Paper Pad. I think it's from 2019. And we did this, which I love this. And we made two little tags. One says notes, another one says relax, but you can barely see it. That's my fault. And then this is how the back looks. So these are our projects for today. Again, I think whenever we do paper projects, I like to leave you with something. Like when we do jewelry projects, I like to leave you with a pair of earrings. I probably will have to do a square in here because this is so flimsy, or a rectangle. Anyway, I hope that y'all have enjoyed your day. I know I have. I want to say thank y'all for watching. And I may come back on and do a special stream this weekend. I'm not sure yet. I want to say thank you for watching. Until next time, happy crafting. Thank you, Deb. I really appreciate it.